Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new week in my life. It is Monday, the 26th of December, 2022. This morning I went to coffee with my friend Ariana. Roll the clips. Good time. We had fun. It was good to go back to Ember Goods. That's the place to be this winter break, apparently. I got a little eggnog cold brew situation. It was great. Wearing the same shirt as I was wearing yesterday. We're doing good. The lady at the coffee shop, though, complimented my outfit, and I said, let's rock and roll. Love that. I feel like I'm starting to come into my own with my personal style, and I love it because I wear a lot of like trendier pieces, things that, you know, you'll see on Pinterest and whatnot, but then I add a Lauren twist, and I love that for me. That's the key to fashion in your own style. This evening we're going to ice cream with our oldest friends, Lexi and Gabby. I'm very, very excited. This afternoon just been watching TV, relaxing, got a blog post done. Still need to upload content for last week onto YouTube, so should get around to that maybe tonight when I'm in the mood. Tomorrow's going to be really fun, and then it's our last week of 2022. I'm not going to get ultra reflective until Saturday, where I'm going to do my kind of year in review. We'll chat about 2022, our goals for 2023, but I'm going to make you guys work for it. We got a lot of stuff in between. Got some fun appointments set up for later this week, so I hope you guys are stoked, jazzed, excited, if you will. It's going to be a good time, so join along for the week. Again, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Come along for the ride. You're not going to want to miss the rest of 2022 and go into 2023. If it's the way it's starting to pan out, we got a crazy year ahead of us. So let's dive in. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, the 27th of December, 2022. I am with Catherine, who is in charge of driving. So
maybe you should look.
Yeah, it's fine. We're on an empty road. It's all gooch. We are headed off to the typical Starbucks. Phones jostling around. It's fine. No, you're good. I'm so excited for some bean juice. Had a little orange. Last night was great. Had the ice cream you guys saw. We went to Humble Cow.
Oh,
and I tried the candy. I did
we
both.
bought the candy
because I got too excited with all the peppermint flavors.
We got the candy cane lane for Christmas, and it's so good.
I know. I got the candy cane lane as the top flavor, and then below I did the peppermint crunch with chocolate. Oh.
It's very minty.
I was thriving.
Energy.
I was not mad. I love a good mint moment, like a peppermint patty, a York.
I literally started to breathe, and then my throat was too cold
because
of how cold the ice cream was, but how cold the peppermint was.
That's the life.
It was like drinking toothpaste, but I loved it.
Drinking toothpaste.
Eating toothpaste. I don't really know what's going on. Anyway,
that's that on that.
And then we're gonna go get my nails done.
Yeah, mine we're gonna get on Thursday. I'm coming just to hang out.
Yeah,
my actual appointment is Thursday. I got a pedicure with my guy. I said, Jess, do you have opening? She said, I got you, girl. I said, thank God. We are doing the most, but I'm giving Catherine some of the inside scoop of what you guys are gonna get later this week. Tea at the Starbucks line. Okay. Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 28th. Yes, the 28th of December, 2022. We flew home. You guys saw a little airplane clip. We did a ton of grocery shopping, so let's do a little haul. But your girl's tired. We made it though. We went to Costco and Winco. Winco was so budget friendly. Only downside is they only do debit cards or something, so do bear that in mind if you're going there. But let me show you some highlights. We have the Good La Colombe coffee, my giant box of rice from Costco. This stuff, same price as the grocery store, but you get way more. We love to see it. Got a ton of frozen meat, or it's not frozen now, but it will be. We got some of our favorite makeup wipes, and then we have Doritos, a bunch of little snacky items, and a bunch of like vegetables and things from Winco. I'm gonna make a little spaghetti squash recipe. Got tortillas. Just trying to meal prep and not blow all my money on food, so we're gonna test it out, see how it goes. Stay tuned the rest of the week to see what I concoct. We got pizza at Costco, so I'm not like crazy hungry right now, so I'll schmuck something down later, have like a little snack, but I'm pooped. And I still have an article to write for my website, or like blog post, and then prep the next few days and clean and unpack, so I'll get around to it. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, the 29th already of December 2022. Oh, I look buff. Okay, good morning. I have a meeting in about 10 minutes. It's about 10 to 10, and we're gonna make our morning smoothie. Kick things off back in our old ways. Last night, I spent the majority of the evening watching Catherine's vlogs. It was a grand old time. Had a lot to catch up on. She really had a 47-minute video. I said, let's rock and roll. So I watched that. Now making the breakfast. Haven't really unpacked. I'm like slowly getting there, getting a couple bits and bobs out of the suitcase, but I think we're going to take a long and slow process on that. In other news, I tested out a new Ben & Jerry's flavor. It is the s'mores, and it's a toasted marshmallow ice cream. I said, incredible, life-changing. 10 out of 10, cannot recommend enough. So if you guys have yet to try it, you should. It's really, really good. And now we're just gonna get cracking on our day. We've got that meeting at 10, and then I have a nail appointment at 4. We're getting a mani and a pedi because my toes are gross. I'm not even gonna, just trust me on that one. And then my fingernails, we're gonna do some New Year's inspired nails. They're gonna be so fun, so cute. I've had these planned for months now. Shocking, I know. And kind of where our day's taken us. I have some videos to shoot. Also, one of the blinds is not opening properly, so I need to figure out how to fix that. I got a new protein powder at Costco yesterday to test out. If you've been here for a moment, you know that there was a little saga with getting content in for brands last week. So we're going to refilm everything because I just want it to all be perfect. I think there's maybe 2 pieces that don't need to be refilmed, but we're just gonna balls to the walls, the whole thing, redo, start from scratch. I'm so excited. I was in fact not excited, but we're gonna get it done. Hopefully it doesn't take crazy long. We're kicking this off at 10:35 a.m. on Thursday. We have to do the whole unboxing portion. We'll have to do try-ons. So many aspects to this project. There's like 8 videos that they want, so we're gonna get it to them. It's gonna be fine. I have to do all the try-ons. I sent a video option to my gal that I'm in contact with, so we'll film the rest of that where we did the bear paw videos last week by the front door, so hopefully that makes it a little bit better, but it's go time. And then we still have all of the Amazon stuff to share too, like all of my top faves, hauls, and bought like just so many things. So enjoy. Do you guys want to watch a bit of the behind the scenes? There you go. All right, lads and lasses, it is about 1 o'clock now. We have been filming for a few hours. I have 4 of the pieces done for Universal Standard, and I also filmed and uploaded my little outfit of the day post. I'm also plugging away on my new Stanley. You guys, the 2.0 thirst quencher, incredible. It has a little suction so the water's not gonna come out of the straw. You can move the top part to the side and then just sip it regular. I'm a straw girl though, so I can't be living that life. You can put it in the dishwasher. This pink color is so cute. I have 2 ice cubes in here and it's so cold already. So 10 out of 10. I also made this really good little tomato, feta, and couscous bowl. You're supposed to put like zucchini and shallots and different things. It's a HelloFresh recipe that I used to make all the time at my old house, but I just did a very simple abridged version from stuff I got at Winco yesterday. Plus I had the cheese from Fred Meyer and stuff, so that's what I'm schmucking down. And then I have a few more 4 more videos to film. Those are gonna be a little bit more laborious, so I needed some food. Been working on my blog post as well as I've been uploading stuff, and now I'm gonna watch a little Dynasty, eat, and get back to everything. I have 2.5 hours, and then we need to leave for the nail salon, so let's go. Alrighty, besties, we are done filming finally. No, why did my airdrop fail? What happened? Anyway, what's good? We are 4 hours into this process of sending videos, creating videos, finishing up the Universal Standard stuff. So I need to go redo that. My phone is dying. It's a whole time. It's an experience. We're doing the most and the least. So I need to go figure that out. Made a little coffee. I just get the Waffle-N-Bays at Costco. They're really fire. They're good, easy. You guys are propped up on my new tripod Stanley. I gotta get this stuff in so I can send it to the brands. So that's what we're working on. Getting it done. Also, I'm doing a cool thing with the magazine I work with, so I'm very excited about that. We'll be doing a lot of trend forecasting for next year, so that's what we're working on. It's gonna be a good time. And with that, I'll chat with you later. Such a fun angle, but we're really experimenting here at Lauren Trivison. I need to clean my room. Every day after a shoot day, my room is like a tornado blew through it. It's so gross. It's not even gross, it's just like a lot of clothes to put away because I've got a lot of stuff to shoot. You know, we were doing like 9 videos today. 8, a lot of videos. I'm tired. Nails turned out amazing. My girl Jess kills it every time. I just know now if I come up with any funky idea, I'm like, hey Jess, we're doing this. She executes it perfectly like every time. It's incredible. I'm obsessed. So we're gonna clean my room. Just finished writing the copy for a blog post, and then we'll shoot all the photos and stuff and make sure all the content's good to go tomorrow because I just don't have the capacity today. I'm pretty pooped. The nail salon was several hours, made a quick dinner, had some cocoa, did the writing, and now I'm just tired. I also am going to do something cool with the magazine, so I'm super excited to share more about that, but that's to come. One thing at a time. That'll be in 2023, so stay tuned. And then planning out my weekend and New Year's. It's gonna be really fun. I don't know what I can show you and what I can't yet, so stay tuned on that. But I'm just procrastinating cleaning, and then I'm probably gonna watch Dynasty for a bit before hitting the hay. It's kind of my new nighttime routine, but jam-packed with Thursday, got a lot done, trying to figure out process, get ready for next year, and then onward and upward. I also have fun plans for tomorrow, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a good Friday. Keep on watching. I will catch you later. Good morning everyone, and happy Friday. It is already the 30th of December 2022. We have one more day to go and then it is 2023, which I'm really looking forward to next year. That's how my morning kicked off, and then Emily's eating breakfast. Her eyes widen. She turns to me. I'm like, what's going on? They put someone in custody for the University of Idaho murders. God bless. It's a funny story. I go down there now every so often. It's been a hot minute. We saw a few weeks ago. I was literally there the week before everything went down. Haven't been back since. Going tomorrow. The timing could not have been more perfect. I said, let's rock and roll. I feel a little bit safer going down. Things are coming out about who did it. It was a college student, not even from Idaho. I said, come again? Or maybe he's from the state of Idaho but didn't go to the school. The whole thing's bizarre. I'm on the edge of my seat, but I'm so glad that pieces are starting to come together. So hopefully, if this guy did it, we can get him locked up forever. If it wasn't him, but he knows what happened, something can happen that the person who actually did it can get booted and locked away for the rest of their life. Don't really believe in corporal punishment, but if the person can just rot in a little cell, think about what they did the rest of their days, probably a good thing. You don't need to kill people, you know? So that's how we're kicking off Friday. What a time. I need to take a shower, do my makeup, fix up my hair to an extent because we have so many errands this afternoon. I have one more thing to finish filming for Universal Standard, just like a little try on. We need to clean the kitchen area because it's a little messy. And then we're doing a charcuterie night tonight. Our neighbor's coming over, getting my first blowout. It's a whole kit and a caboodle. So let's rock and roll, and I'll see you guys this afternoon. I'd like it to be known that I hurt myself trying to get you guys opened. So that's fun. Let's clean up a little bit. Hello everyone, good morning. It is Saturday, the 31st of December, 2022. What does that mean? Tomorrow is 2023, and it is time for me to do one of my favorite little series here on YouTube. I've been doing this for 6 years now. Tomorrow marks the 7-year anniversary of the vlogs. They have not been that consistent over the last 7 years, but I started my YouTube over 7 years ago and started consistently making weekly vlogs on January 1st, 2016. My mind is boggled, baffled, burbuzzled. That's a new word, burbuzzled. 2022 was a year. So if you guys are new, I like to do my little year in review, little recap of 2022. I don't do like a whole video situation. My bestie does like an entire year in review video. That's just too much for me. I like to just chat through it, reflect, and then my favorite part is my predictions for 2023, what my intentions are for the upcoming year. They've been pretty accurate in the past, so I'm excited to see what this year looks like. And then I love looking back at these old videos, seeing how far I've come. It's just a good time. So I haven't actually done one of these since 2019, and it was going into the second half of my junior year into my senior year. It was a great time. Kind of stopped doing YouTube for a while there, but then I got into Instagram, so it was a whole thing. But let's just reflect on 2022. She was quite the year, and then I'll give you guys the tea on what I'm thinking for next year. So 2022, what a time to be alive. Debatable at certain points, but it was a time. So last winter, I left my job at Chick-fil-A. Oh, it looks like a mushroom. I left my job at Chick-fil-A. I worked there for like 5-ish months and had lived in Tacoma for about 8 or so. And it was a rough time. My best friend and I at the time ended our friendship. Well, I ended it. And Chick-fil-A was just not for me. And I knew by the time I was 25, I wanted to own my own business anyway. So I said, screw it. I'm just going to take Instagram, social media full time, see what happens, hope for the best, expect the worst, and just sort of ride that wave. Well, that was quite the journey. At the beginning of the year, I was ill prepared for what I signed myself up for. I'm gonna just be real with you guys. I did not know what I was doing. It was quite the time. I was like, ooh, influencer marketing, all this stuff, brand deals. I thought it'd be kind of easy. It was not, because I was also very micro influencer at the time. I only had like 10,000 followers. Had been doing it for like 2.5 years at that point, so like I had some knowledge and I was starting to make some money, but it was not nearly as consistent as it needed to be. I didn't really understand the art of pitching. It was a time. So took me a bit, but I finally started getting my stride by like May, June. Moved back in with my parents in February, and that was a bit of an adjustment period, you know, having all that independence. And then, you know, all eyes were on you again, and I was like, don't love this for me. But I knew that I was going to move out by the end of the year, so I was like, we're just going to make do with the situation, see what happens, and kind of just ride the wave. Sorry, I'm deciding which eyeshadow I want to wear. I'm heading down to see friends tonight. It's going to be a hoot and a half for New Year's Eve, so we're just going to look cutie patootie. Anyway, so I moved back in with my parents in February, started doing a little bit of travel, went to Vegas in March, finally visited Nashville in April with my good friend Maddie. That was so much fun. Like, I really decided to maximize this new free time I had and do things that I was passionate about and enjoyed. So springtime and winter was a bit of like a healing from the year prior, figuring my life out. I took the Sidewalker Daily course, which was like a total business game changer for me. So that was when I finally figured out how to make my media kit pop off, how to really reach out to brands, how to pitch, how to actually charge my, like, get paid a reasonable amount for the work I'm doing. And that's sort of when things just started snowballing in a positive way. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I'd be able to really monetize my brand when I first was living with my parents, and for a while there I was like, you know, I'm sure I'm just gonna make like a little bit of money, but I feel like having lived on my own, I thought I was going to make a lot more just having my independence, my creativity, being in my own area. But I mean, I did, but it was also a matter of just kind of getting myself on a good routine. And then in June, I got COVID. That was an experience too. And it was the day that my best friend got engaged, which I'd been helping plan for months with her fiance. That was traumatic as traumatic could be. We were supposed to do a birthday party thing the next day. I couldn't go to that. I was so sad. Also, we have black on my eye. I'll be right back. We're working with the camera. It was obviously traumatic, missing my best friend's engagement, but it was a blessing in disguise nonetheless, because that way I had time to really focus in on my business and pitch like a Major League Baseball player. Let me tell you, I made so many connections, was starting to make consistent 4-figure brand deals, and I was like, okay, she can do this. So my sister graduated college around that time in May, and after a stint at home, she got a job in Spokane, Washington. So for a bit I thought maybe I'd move to like Nashville, and then I was like, no, Spokane is really where it's at. Once Roe v. Wade happened and stuff, I was like, I need to stay in Washington. This is where I feel like I belong. I thrive out in these parts. We're just gonna stick to what we know. So sister gets a job in Spokane, and I was like, we're moving. And I had been visiting the city a few times throughout the summer to see friends and just like get out of the house. And there's just something about this place that feels like home. Like I'm in Spokane right now. And I was like, this is where I need to be. My God, when I tell you, moving here completely changed my life. Like it was rough from January to October 2022. Like she was struggle busting, made the most of the time. Like got to spend a lot of time with friends from high school and childhood friends. Got to, you know, get my business off the ground, do my thing, but it was really moving out to Eastern Washington when everything just sort of exploded for me, and I could not be more grateful. So a couple weeks, well, first of all, a week into moving here, I matched with this man's on Bumble of all places, and at first I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just out here trying to fuck around and find out. Not thinking anything's gonna happen, like I'm gonna be alone vibing for months on end, because that's sort of how my life had been for a while. Been like kind of dating, talking to people, but like nothing was really coming to fruition. I felt like I was compromising on a lot of people, and that was just not the energy we wanted for, you know, life. A week into moving in, meet this man that I'm still talking to today, that I'm going to see tonight. Like 3 months, talking every day, conversation's good, going on dates, hanging out. It's a vibe. Shocked, stunned, couldn't believe it. A couple weeks after that, my first like major viral video, to the point where it has over 5 million views on Instagram. First of all, when are Reels doing that good? Never unheard of. Second of all, 5 million people, and it was on mid-size fashion, which was like my niche in the first place. It was like fashion lifestyle content, and my life changed overnight. Basically in the span of like 2-ish weeks, my page went from 10,000 people to 35,000 people, and the way my life has just, it's incredible. I feel like the entire veil of social media has just been like lifted for me. I make so much more affiliate sales. I'm meeting so many more people. Like people say they're inspired by me now. I'm like, come again. So bizarre. And it took a bit of time to like kind of figure out how to pivot from that, and like, okay, this is like my new reality. So very much a transitional period this past fall, winter, but I was so much happier than I've been before. I got to meet a bunch of new friends out here in Spokane. I got to know my magazine girls, who I absolutely adore now. I get to write like magazine articles now every month, and I'm making friends like my girl Christine. I got to hang out with my new friend Bailey yesterday. Like it's coming together. I get to spend so much time with my girl Megan. I love Megan more than life itself, and Ben, and I got to know our new friend Devin, and I just couldn't be happier. I am what they would say tickled pink. So at this point, that brings us to December and the end of the year. I am so excited for 2023. Like, I have not been looking forward to a new year, and I couldn't even tell you how long. So with that comes 2023 predictions in my goals. So I want 2023 to be a bit of a travel year once more. My best friend's getting married. I'll be going down to Portland for that. I'm going to Seattle a few times for some concerts. I have 2 planned for the summertime, And then my girlies and I are planning a trip to Denver, which has also been on my list for quite a while, so I'm really looking forward to that. And honestly, just spending time here in Spokane and like getting reacquainted with the city, finding some more restaurants to try, activities, go on nature walks, live my best life. I'm gonna try and get outside a little bit more and just like experience what the city has to offer. Spend, of course, quality time with my friends, really just have girls' nights, charcuterie nights, just like all of the fun things. And in terms of business, my goal is to finally hit, I would like to hit 6 figures. I don't know if that's quite gonna happen. I do have a management team now though, which I acquired at the end of this past year. So hopefully they'll be able to help me really get some good deals, make some good money, and really just advocate for me, you know, in ways that I can't really do for myself. So business, I intend to just boom. Like videos are doing really well, trying to get better views and stuff, and just really capitalizing on mid-size fashion. I'm gonna sort of pivot into more like thinking, oh, what are like articles, what are people, what do they need my help with? So expect a lot more like fashion, like Amazon, Target, you know, fairly budget-friendly stores, but I'll of course mix in like some designer pieces. I'll mix in some stuff from Free People, from Nordstrom, all of those, because you know, people shop at different places, and I feel like you should not be stuck and confined to one thing, because that's also just boring, and I love fashion way too much to not dink around with it. So that's part of my goal. I work with some local boutiques now, so getting to experiment with boutique style and some more unique pieces that, you know, maybe not everyone has. So that is going to be super fun. In terms of relationships, just kind of keep seeing what happens with Mystery Man. Hopefully things keep popping off and going well. Trying not to be too overly excited, but so far so good. And I'm kind of taking the approach of like, things just work out for me in the end anyway, so whatever's gonna happen is going to be iconic and great, and I look forward to it. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I also really want to go to New York Fashion Week next year. That is also big on my list of things to do. So my friend Hannah and I have been talking about it. It's slowly in the works. We still have a while. We won't be going until September. So I can't wait to see what that looks like and just sort of join me along for the adventure. Like, I'm just so excited. I feel like I laid a lot of really good foundational work in 2022 for myself, and finally got to a place where I feel like I'm happy just being me and getting to do what I enjoy. And I can't wait to now capitalize on that in 2023. So that was a really long rambly bit. I applaud you if you stayed for this whole part, but I think it's really important to look back, reflect, and then make some new goals for the year. So I will leave you with that, and makeup is pretty much done. Need to pack real quick, and then I'll see you guys later today. Hello everyone, it is January 1st, 2023. What the heck? Can't believe another year is coming on and we are kicking off a new year. Okay, first of all though, how on God's green earth was 2018 5 years ago? Oh my god, I feel so old already. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You know what Smash Mouth once said? The years start coming and they don't stop coming. They really knew what they were doing when they came up with that lyric. But last night was so much fun. You guys saw my little clip at Walmart. We went down to the Pullman Moscow area. Went to Mystery Man's. We had appetizers. We watched a movie. We hung out. It was lovely. This morning, got to see him some more. Took the dogs out to the little park. Well, not the park. The campus that he works at. But it was so cute. We just chilled. It was lovely. He's so nice. 10 out of 10. Still talking to him. Pretty shocking, but we're like in 2023 so far. The other day the tripod messed up my thumb, so that's still healing. But we got home this afternoon, showered, freshened up, and now honestly I'm just relaxing. I should write a blog post, should get the vlogs cracking. I'm just so wiped from traveling, and it was a lot. There's always something in the Palouse. If you know, you know. If not, I'm not gonna bother you with the details, but I'm so excited to see where 2023 takes us. It's gonna be a really fun year. I have so many plans. We'll dive into it as things come to fruition, but I can't wait. We're gonna have such a good time. I just made my vision board for the year. I have a lot of big fiscal goals as well as just content goals and things, places I want to travel to, just so many adventures. So join in. It's going to be super fun, super memorable. I feel like 2022 laid the groundwork for a really beautiful future for me. I'm finally living in like what I feel like I should be doing, and like all of the good things are finally happening. So we're just going to be that lucky girl because we're just fortunate like that, and it's going to be a fantastic year. I can't wait. Finally have stuff to look forward to, and I haven't in a very long time. So with that, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, come back for more of the vlogs. I'm going to keep going with them into 2023. It's going to be so much fun. Today also marks the 7-year anniversary of vlogs happening since 2016. So very special day. It's incredible to see how much I've changed from 18-year-old Lauren to 25-year-old Lauren. The fact that I kept this going this long, incredible. 10 out of 10. She really did the most. So here's to another 7 years. See what I'm doing at 32. Who knows? So with that, I will see you guys next time. Toodles my noodles.